veterans.
And we've started. I'm going to give my prediction as a 2-0 to HellRaisers.
Oh, Questone actually got a new display picture. It says his name instead of HellRaisers.
Oh. So is he official now?
Looking good for him. Who knows how much it costs to get that done?
Small price to pay for Questone.
Sure.
Which is what we've landed on for pronouncing the name. It seemed to be the general consensus of all the people complaining about how we were saying his name wrong. Oscar's already taken away the first kill onto Kalinka. It looks like that was just a fake. Trying to cause some noise elsewhere. It's Shaq moving through B main that will bring down Angel. And on to the site. Actually, they have not quite gone onto the site. Zero is still there up behind that default box. Deco starting to take them out as they cross. Shaq taking the battle. It's Fender that will actually finish off Zero. Then Oscar coming through behind. Dropping in the vents. Turning up the heat. And it's Shaq and Fender stuck on the site. 3 men up for HellRaisers. And Oscar unable to move. No post plants available. Shaq playing his best here. But it's Oscar that comes away with a 4K.
No defuse. That's funny.
Deco's like, I got a kid, I'm stealing it.
Yeah, I got a kid.
You got a kill,
no matter
too.
whether or not you have one. He did get a kill. He's like, I pitched in on this round, and then he saw the scoreboard. I don't think Oscar missed a shot there. Just posted up and hit 4 bullets in the head and won the round for HellRaisers. I think the idea for VwS there was split up into default and try to get some lucky Glock, gush, or kill, and then chase that frag into the site. And when Oscar posted up on A main and got that 1 kill, they just rocked it over to B really fast, and I think it was just kind of a touch-and-go strategy. Oscar, the scary part is that Oscar has that info on A main the entire time, so it makes it really easy for VwS to make that decision to rotate over to the other site. Or HellRaisers, that is.
Well, speaking of VwS, we'll give Shaq an honorable mention, right? Hit the entries into the B site, got the bomb down as well, so they will be able to buy up into the rifle round a little bit earlier. Here they are just sticking on mostly Glock, mostly P250s. 1 Glock still remaining on Kalinka. They'll probably want to pull out an off early. And Fender with the D. It's Angel up in the vents with FMOS finds 2. Zero further back behind the checker box, or shall we call it the N4J spot, Launders. Zero finds 3. No one gets that. It's okay.
No one gets that. That's an inner. That's an innie. We have a lot of innies. So if you watch all of our casts, you're going to have a great time. But if you've only watched half of them, you're going to have an awful time. We have a lot of inside jokes. But they're all based on the casts that we've done. So we just like to reward people who come back.
Exactly.
That's fair, right?
And some LAN events, but generally we do tell the stories in casts, so
True.
Should be able to catch up. Oh, Kalinka making them pay, spraying down 2, going for another through the wall. And Zero and Oscar both pushed into A main, so it was aggression all over the place out of this A site. Forget defending when you can attack, the HellRaiser said here on round 3, but it hasn't really worked out.
Yeah, try to shut them down early. They've done quite a bit of damage. I think they're aware of it. They just don't know maybe exactly how much, or... Oh, there it is. Kalinka really hurt Oscar here in a good position. I wonder if this molly is actually going to be enough to push him out. It is, and he goes down for free, so now Oscar has speaking control, and it is 4v5, but...
It was fire.
VwS have mid control, and they're splitting beyond Questone.
Questone better get that flash out fast! Oh my goodness, it did actually blind power just a little bit as he peeked that corner, and Questone able to bring down MMEG as well. Bomb still going to be planted here by Fender. Back against the wall, and we've got Shaq up in the vents. He's waiting for Oscar, who's on 68 HP, to come this way. Oscar checking everything, expecting that there is going to be a lurk, but close range against an AK, it's going to be tough. Or not. Not tough for Oscar. This man is not missing his shots today. And Zero from upper going to bounce in a Molotov fart. They spot him in headshot, and he is completely blind. That's the flash from Oscar that blinds him, and that'll be a 3rd round for HellRaisers.
Great teamwork from HellRaisers there on that retake. Oscar to get his frag as well, but huge play from Questone on site to get those 2 kills. And yeah, throwing that flash to blind everybody coming into the site, but blinding someone who's already on it, and then getting a 2nd kill off of that another full flash, one of his teammates. So really big plays all around from HellRaisers. Looking great right now. VwS back on a save. Just some deagles, and Fender with head armor are going to look to try to just get a couple of kills, if any.
It is Fender's thing from that's Dexter, right?
Fenders.
Team like
Oh,
that?
is that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Looks like someone wrapped in Saran wrap, which
Yeah,
is certainly
definitely
something that happens in
Dexter-ish.
Dexter. The real life TV show, or real live action TV show, not the Dexter's Laboratory, which was also great. Don't know if that show made it to Zero. Zero will lock it down with 3 kills here. Stico, honorable mention. He finds 2.
Yeah, Zero's actually the only man on the site. He didn't counter nade. Oh, he did throw that Molotov, which just stopped VwS from coming in. But honestly, they should have just ran through it. I think they were blind and didn't want to go through, but there's such a better chance of just coming through the molly into the site together. And maybe they assumed someone was in checker, which would have completely shut them down. But because Zero was actually there on the site alone, they could have 100% just got in, took a little bit of damage, probably traded him about 1 or something like that. Instead, they sent 2 people in, one at a time to try to kill him, and it didn't work. And wow, Oscar already out, starting out this round with 2 kills and holding down B and cutting this entire part of the map off.
His op is named Total Destruction. He's 8-0. Well named.
Chris J's. What was Chris J's name?
What is his op's name?
Something Tower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, there was always wasn't it Existence that named every gun X6 Field of Power or whatever?
Yeah.
But I do remember Chris J had a kind of a funny name. I just can't quite remember it. Tico on the site as Kalinka runs in. Actually, they were partially blind right as they beat that corner. Questo working around the smokes by that forklift in front of A main and taking down Emick in the back. That's his second frag. 5-0 for HellRaisers. They've looked quite good.
Yeah, they look solid. I have so much faith in this team. Like they look like they have a really nice roster overall, where like everyone pulls their weight, and then they just have like enough experience to, on top of that, help out the younger guys get better, I guess. So, and Seiko's got a mentor and guardian that can't hurt.
Yeah, dude. I'd take it. Unless Guardian comes back to harvest one of Stico's hands, then maybe that's not such a great thing. Stico, my friend, I know I've trained you, but now I need your help. Give me your hand. I wonder what Angel's doing on this team. I like to think, because I imagine the Czech player and the 3 Slovakians can communicate easier. Angel, the old and veteran player on this team, just probably has no idea what anyone on the team is saying.
Language-wise?
Yeah.
What are the nationalities?
We got 1 Czech, 3 Slovakians. I imagine those languages might be similar. And then Angel's Ukrainian, so...
Oh, I think that was an unintentional bait to name main, or mid-main there. A gun was spotted. Ooh, Oscar misses a shot. And he still technically has B cut off. They gotta make a decision of how they want to deal with him.
They both smoke
Ironically smoking him off. And going through the vent to try to circumvent B? I'm not sure here. Mnick is probably so scared right now. Oh, makes a good move and finds Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar had that fire out throwing it just a little too late. So power putt. It can't get onto the site. Questo from top will deny him access. Bomb is down, and it's up to Emek, who's already got 3 kills on the round. But it's at 42 HP. The answer to a lot of things, but I don't know if it's the answer to round number 6 here.
Ooh, nice flash. Wow.
Very
Super
blind.
And
we'll arm the bomb.
The molly. Oh, wow. Nice shot. Great moves.
We've been seeing pretty great use of nades here, for the most part, from HellRaisers.
Yeah, retake nades on point. People have been full flash multiple times this game. On the side of VwS, there's definitely really great grenade usage. Something to point out. Angel is actually learning some Czech and Slovakian words to understand them.
My suspicions of Czech and Slovakian, their languages being similar, which makes sense, is apparently true. And some things are shared with the Russian language, it looks like. Yeah. We're not being lied to by Twitch chat. That would make sense. I don't know, do they use Cyrillic? I don't even think they do.
Like ceramic?
No. Okay. Like the letter system that like Russian uses and other languages of the region. Oh, Emic, nice shot. Angel, regretting that one. Gets his wings clipped.
Angel was just trying to line up a safe way to nade the boost. And get shot from mid-main. Wow. Take a sit there. Wow, Kalinka goes down to a great molly into Squeaky as well.
Gamer Legends. Hey, we Twitch chat, don't lie. I don't know if that actually made as much sense as I thought before I read it. Stigo up top on the catwalk here at A, and you got Questone in the site. You see that VwS Gaming, this is where they want to attack, but they're getting Molotov'd off again. The good use of nades. Still a ton of flashes, Molotov and nade on 0, so the retake on this A site. From what we've seen, we expect it to work out pretty well. Questone will move up, fight power at Forklift. That goes 1 for 1. It's Oscar that finds Fender. Man has gone onto the site. That's going to be Shaq. He's now gone down. Bomb to fall. Shot through the smoke onto MX. Looks like they were aware he got over to Forklift. It takes Stico off the catwalk, but Oscar in sight, man. This guy is too good. He's been very explosive the last couple times we have called the game with Oscar in it. 12, 2, and 1 right now.
Yeah, Oscar is so insane, and he's so consistently insane, and just like almost never misses in general. Hard shots, easy shots, anything, and give him an op, he always has so much presence on the map, and it's just been hell for VwS trying to figure out how to first of all find that opening kill, just stay alive long enough to pick a site into a default, and it seems like their default is just there's no way that that's going to work for them. HellRaisers outskilling them at every individual part of the map, and I think Angel is kind of in a precarious spot at mid, so they might be able to take advantage of him if they find him before he finds them.
Just the 1 AK onto Shaq, and over the boost, it's none other than Shaq. That will find a kill onto Angel, reloading, landing on the pipe. And, oh, for some reason I thought someone was down there. Am I crazy? I guess I'm crazy. Alright, so he's clear. Mid control for VwS right now. Look at Oscar looking to try to make this play and extend this lead to 8-0. Pushing out into the sunroom right now. The bomb was starting to go over that way, but it has backed off. It's come back to middle. And what do they have to work with right now? No smokes, no nades, no nothing for VwS. They can't smoke anything off. And wow, bit of a human shield there was Shaq taking a ton of damage as Emic does get that kill. The man that was the back checkers. Deco up top. What a hop! Power cut zooming around. Power Foon into the site. Oscar brings down Fender. Kalinka! Oh man, they were so blind. As the M4A4 sliding down the ramp, he's able to scoop it up and continue to cause some more carnage. Oscar with an op. Looks like he might be taking his second death. Op Barrel's going to betray him on that one. VwS, they have found a round.
They did do it. And they find it ironically in a round where they barely had any money to spend, so they do bring it to 7-1 and have full buys, and I think have garnered a little bit of income for a future round, which is really nice for them considering that they've lost most of their rounds. They're most likely going to lose this one as well. They've also got an op, and you know, Mnic's probably not going to want to go up against Oscar, but he can instead try to find somebody else. So there is some value to that. And did he hit that shot? No, it looked very, very close.
Back to trouble. Was inside of A main behind that wooden box, spamming away. Spamming over it, I think, into the smoke, so Oscar heard that and was able to post up, watching the exit of the smoke, and Shaq is now dead as a result of that. So early main advantage for the HellRaisers. If they just reset VwS Gaming right here, it's going to make their lives a lot easier. HellRaisers, that is, for the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see a buyout for VwS again next round. It's not going to be great, but it's not going to be terrible either. It's going to be similar to the one that they allowed them to win a round. And we see that you know, that is kind of all they need. A couple of rifles and they can do it, but picking apart HellRaisers' default has been so difficult for them. I wonder if they'll just try to do something out of spawn as opposed to split up and risk getting opt.
Wanting to go over to B. Amount of utility is dwindling here for VwS. 2 smokes and a couple flashes, but it's Emic who we've seen him hit some pretty nice shots with this op. He finds another one there out in middle. And now leaving it up to a 4-on-4, but only 30 seconds to go. Molotov is going to be bounced in. That one was from close. Maybe they'll realize the man's heading out in trash. That's Angel. They don't realize it. He comes away with 2 quick frags to try to exit checker, and he dinks up another. That's power putt down to just 9 HP. They know one is on the site. And And Emek gonna go ahead and jump in with that Tech 9, but it's Deco from behind, dropping the bomb out in the open once more.
And will we see another clutch molly?
Well, Flash is gonna go in, and okay, it won't be needed. Questone gets it done.
Yeah, they could have actually waited him out there, but they didn't want to let him plant, so that's understandable, considering they may or may not be anticipating this buy coming out from VwS. Either way, it's just been rough. VwS, I won't say have been able to put this off to work, and I think have opportunities. HellRaisers are going to be playing very loose. There's going to be a lot of situations where they'll overpeak, and so I think it can be very effective, but they need to find out what part of the map and whose hands they should put it in to try to get that opening kill. And basically, they just want to avoid Oscar.
Well, Shaq nearly coming away with the frag there. From up on top of the boost. Actually going to send him back up. Fire is down, but it's not really too great of a spot. Doesn't slow Shaq down. He just breaks the vent, only to find another player hiding out behind it after he kills Angel. Who was kind of just caught in transition out there in mid. Deco going to creep up, and that should be the last time he creeps. No, it's not. Kalinka misses the shot. That could have been a second round for VwS. Still might be. They've got the man advantage. They've got one flash. Controlling most of the A side of the map. One up at mid. That's at white box. That's Shaq. Zero is lurking around in the Z connector, not deciding to push through. Actually, Zero starts going back over to B. They haven't really heard too much. Now here's Shaq peeking off of the white box. Not wanting to bite off more than he can chew. He turns around, checks the Z connector, then goes back in for more, finds Deco, then looking at Z connector again. He knows that someone's over there. Someone's unaccounted for. That person is Zero. And it looks like Zero's just going to save.
That was a solid textbook split from VwS. To get that opening kill, get min control, leave one player there, have one squeaky, and then 3A main, and then just split the site. Let your highway guy be the lurk kill or the white box player, and all he did was peek up highway, get that one kill, turn everyone's attention away from him, confuse Zero, who actually just rotated over the B site because his teammates have decided that they were going to put 2 at A, and have everyone just come out and try to get their kills from there. All the other kills become so much easier when you get that first kill as a lurk kill, because everyone's attention on the site is suddenly moved from focusing on just A main or just squeaky to watching their backs, and also they position themselves in a way that they have to take spots that are way too safe and not very beneficial to any one kill. So like, for example, if you were on like if you have your back exposed to highway, you might be able to get a nice position, a nice off angle to defend A main from. But if you know someone's highway, then suddenly you got to move on to a really safe closed off angle that will allow people from A main to get out on the site, and it just gets harder and harder as you lose those options. VwS take another round.
Oh,
no! Save. Oh wow.
Kalinka missing that op shot and then pulling out a nade as Deco was so close. They had no idea. So he moves in with that P250 and comes away with an op. And of course, he's giving that over to Oscar. Why would you not give it to Oscar? Shaq spraying through some smokes, expecting someone to be in it. Angel's like, why me? He wants to kill Questone more than likely. Expecting someone close on forklift, but it hit Angel up a ton as he was running along the bomb wall on his way into A's site. Man advantage for HellRaisers, believe it or not. You're thinking this is a free round for VwS. They'd finally earned it. They'd broken the money of HellRaisers, put them on an eco, but no. Oscar's got an op right now, and yes, it is glass cannon, but it may not matter. Questone's going to get caught out running into the site, but at least that's some information. Now that Fender is in middle.
And now Fender's actually making noise to get Oscar to rotate, and it looks like it's working really, really well, actually. I wonder if Oscar's going to catch this kill. He does see...
Nah, he's going to get caught himself.
Okay, that worked out nicely. Just barely missed that frag. And VwS sell the distraction works out really well. Nice play in that 2v2. Almost ran directly into A main, it seemed like. But made that decision to play the round out a little bit longer and realize that they can't. There's no point in taking the risk. If they can get the op to move and get the free kill on the op, they win.
Yeah.
In any other situation, Oscar is just going to mow them down. So,
I mean, Gabe put more time on the clock, right? So you better use it.
Yeah. I think Stiko picks up the op here because he's glass cannon, so he wouldn't have armor if he had anything else. And Oscar's going to be pushing B with a smoke. That smoke was a little bit deep. I'm gonna cross it all.
Oh my. Angel just walks through that smoke at middle. Shaq is up top, though, so he's able to get Angel on that exit out.
Oh my gosh.
Oscar with the noob cannon is able to bring down Fender. And Kalinka will trade that out. So we've got a 3-on-3, but 14 and 15 HP for Shaq and Kalinka. Mmek, his op shots have also been pretty on point.
Now, in this situation, I would say that HellRaisers are great spots to defend either site considering the HP of VwS. Zero actually forfeiting his spot under checker to make sure that Oscar can't get killed at truck, and Shaq is gonna spot him. Oh my gosh, and he's not gonna get away. It was close, but he didn't. Now Zero looking to take this round into his own hands. Actually gets shot in the back from Kalinka, which is some good patience. So wasn't fast enough to watch Oscar Z. I mean, couldn't have asked him to be any faster, really, but a nice landed on some nice timing there. Could say Shaq got a free throw in that round.
Not something he's known for.
Not something he's known for.
So VwS are kind of bouncing back nicely, right? It looked like they were going to get wrecked. But 4 of the last 5 rounds going their way.
True.
And again, they've earned themselves possibly a free round here with HellRaisers on the eco. 2 Fitties and 1 Dig. Oscar giving some jiggle peeks for information spots. Maybe 3, but I didn't see it from his perspective. Saw some people, and now they know there's a lot. The Molotovs come in, the flashes go in, and it's up top. Angel trying to save the day. Does actually come away with the 1v gone through the face of Shaq. Fender with the trade out there. Kalinka's already gone over to headshot. They'll take 0 out of that first unspammable box on site. Power Putt was ready to take out some more at upper, but he ran out of ammo. That should be the round.
Should be, yeah. Power Putt and Fender are very, very hurt, so there is the opportunity to do like some really good damage here. But they could also just get shot at a heaven, which is just a really easy shot to hit from sight. Oh, one spotted. 15 health. Anything will kill him. Power Putt looking for that frag.
Working the body right now. Fender goes down.
When you're that low, do you really want to get this kill? I'm not sure you do, considering your HP, but Power Putt, par for the course. Gets 2 frags on the round.
Power Putt keeps reminding me of Power Puff, which reminds me that I think that show rebooted on like April 4th.
Really? Because I'm going to get caught up because I love that show.
Same.
He just called me Mojo Jojo.
That show had the best villains. You had Mojo Jojo. Him was like the creepiest thing ever.
Oh yeah, ironically, or not ironically, but your first name is Joey.
Yes.
My middle name is Joey.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I
You
don't know
knew that.
Twitch. I don't know Twitch chat. I think Launders might be trying to lie to us right now.
No, my middle name is Joey. When I was a kid, people used to call me Joey.
Nice. My middle name's Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Damn it, you beat me to it. Back at it again with the middle names. Well, there you go. Should have been calling ourselves Johan the whole time.
You mean Johan?
Or Johan, yeah, because we're from Sweden. Where all the good CS players come from. It's where I want to be from. Op for Oscar, Op for Mnek. Both have had a pretty standout performances for their teams with that signature weapon. Kalinka. Ooh. Thought he was certainly going to get both of those, but Stiko's able to trade it out over there at the squeaky door. Didn't even take that much damage, at 62 HP. I guess Shaq was still smoked off at the time, so he couldn't help out from a main.
Is it known where Stiko is right now? In Squeaky?
I think Deathcamp probably got him pushing through, so yeah, I think they should be somewhat aware that this is something they should maybe watch.
Well, they're either giving him a lot of respect or... Oh yeah, the Mnek is just posted on this.
Yeah, well, because as soon as he killed Kalinka, he pushed through Squeaky, so that had to have been called.
Yeah. Either that or he's like sitting right in front of the door. But that'd be an insane amount of patience. Just wait there.
Maybe he uses the Scream Final
I-
Mouse.
I just have to find him.
His
It's
patience comes from elsewhere, Launders.
precision.
VwS are certainly taking their time. Stiko, yeah, he's doing it.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, he
Oh.
takes the first shot. Like poking the bear, he turns around and claws somebody's face off. Now 3-on-2, because Zero from up on the catwalk in this A site is able to get them flashes going in. Angel flashes himself up a little bit. Also got power putt pretty blind.
They have to plant.
Yeah, 7 seconds. And that's the bomb down. That's the round over. Oscar, no mercy.
Just teeing off on power putt. Am I right?
Yes. Power putt needs more Chemical X.
Funny. I think of Questone as the layer of rock below limestone, maybe? I just don't know how to work that into a line. The
I
issue.
think you've done it. Is limestone the one that is like buoyant? Or no?
I don't know.
Or is what's the rock that wasn't it?
Maybe right.
St. Patrick that floated on like a piece of stone or something like that.
I haven't heard that one.
Am I making crap up?
You could be.
Yesterday I tried to convince Twitch chat that pizza was invented in New York. It didn't go very well.
Actually, it was invented
I still
in
feel
China.
like it is though. It probably was, right? We don't know. 10th century in Naples, Italy, apparently. As HellRaisers look like they will be getting into the double digits this round. Kalinka's found 2, but he's left on 12 HP.
And Oscar is not... Oh. Okay, Klinko was taking his time there. I think he saw his teammate was in danger. And now N4J has the opportunity to get 2 kills. Really good if no one checks checker box. In a 2v2, no better spot to be, honestly. Like, onsite is even more risky than this. This is, like, ideal. You could just sit here. Questone can flush someone out, make some noise, and then he almost 100% gets the kill. Oh, Klinko's kind of in a good spot, though, actually. Oh! Kadinka grabs 2 frags, both headshots.
Good dinka. Well done.
That was timing strike and a half. But I guess he wasn't actually exposed to checker box the entire time, so maybe he was wondering where Zero was.
You know that limestone is a white pigment or filler in products such as toothpaste or paints?
And brush my teeth with limestone, is what you're saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So maybe
Like-
Questone is like mouthwash?
Yeah. Used in Listerine. Kind of cool. Apparently, many buildings in Kingston, Ontario, which is somewhat near you, were constructed with limestone, and that's why it has the nickname of Limestone City.
Wow. So
You
that's
know
why
that?
everyone calls that Limestone City.
Or, you know. Sweet. I wasn't able to figure out. I know that one of these saints, like, escaped somewhere floating on a rock. I just can't remember who it was.
Do you picture St. Patrick just like drunk on a rock,
Yeah, I don't think.
counting back a 40?
I don't think that's why I don't think that's why everyone drinks on St. Patrick's Day.
Just drinking at sea and then St. Patrick's just feels all too natural.
So, oh wait, I was told so I need to let Davis know that he can ready them up.
Press 1 if Davis is a prick.
Oh wait, I gotta find my tab for Twitch. That's a 1 in the chat. How is everyone today in the chat?
I'm fine.
You're not in the. Well, I guess you are in the chat.
That was my chat voice.
Will's there. He's got it. Tasky man coming in big with the 1 spam.
Oh, I see a CEVO MVP. That's 2 times the votes.
So if you had Denny's for dinner, what did the people of Twitch chat have for dinner? Curious. We probably have some viewers of the region, right? What do you eat in Slovakia for dinner?
Do you have Denny's? Is the first question. Where you are?
You know that the International House of Pancakes IHOP like is only in America. Like how stupid is that?
Still fitting.
What an American thing to do.
I went to IHOP. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I honestly was sold by the commercials that I'd seen on like TBS, which is like an American channel we had. I thought, man, that looks like pretty good food. Like pancakes, how do you mess that up? But not great.
They found a way. Aspon888 says pork with tomato and paprika and chili. Sounds pretty good, dude.
Wow. That's definitely an EU meal right there. Not to say that we don't eat that, but that we don't get to eat that often. I guess no one really would. That just sounds like good ass food.
It does. I don't think the LI Pele check. I think he's lying. But I don't know, maybe not. Oh, alright, we got a smoke. Second half has started. Smoke on to Stico, 4 Kevlars on the other members here, 4 HellRaisers, and it's all Kevlar all day for VwS on the CT side. They have kind of stacked up this B side of the map, playing a retake on A. Unheard of.
Where are the flashes?
Who needs them?
Did he not spend his money here? What did Stico spend his money on?
Stico had a smoke.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
he
Tech
bought
9.
the Tech 9.
Okay.
Yo, Shaq, he is going for this. He's on the flank. Get there pretty quickly. Kalinka trying to keep them at bay. West Toad going to make sure they don't get flanked. He will bring down Shaq, so there's that. Now he needs to get back to the rest of his team and help out. Help defend this A site. Kalinka's trying to work around one side. Meanwhile, Power is dead. Fender was not close enough. Zero needs to reload. Actually, he'll just switch guns. Cool guys don't reload, I forgot. And MX, who has had a pretty good game, and another 3 kills here on the pistol, but it's not enough. HellRaisers will take the round.
I mean, I like the retake setup. I mean, HellRaisers showed us when that fails, and that's when you get the bomb down on site. It's 5v5. That's all really good for VwS. No one's on alert from HellRaisers. That's really good for VwS. But VwS got five people with armor. No one has a Molotov to molly out default and to put pressure on them when they're trying to plant. No one has nades to do damage to flush anyone out of spots. There was no smoke. There was no kit. So 5 armor, I think, when you're on a retake is unacceptable. I want to say like that. I don't know. You're giving yourself like so much time. You have to clear the site really quickly. You have to get all the kills, and you have a 10-second defuse. So no chance of sticking it if it's planted default and last guy's a main or something like that. So I think they should have at least had someone with a kit, maybe kit nade, or maybe someone with a kit nade and then someone with a Molotov flash. Imagine how much more effective that would have been. I mean, you still, you hit your first shot, you lose the USP anyway. The armor's nice, but there's no Glock train when the bomb's already down, right? So
yeah, in
a series of 1v1s, I don't see the...
Yeah, it does seem like you should go for more utility if you're going to play that A retake situation. It just seems common sense.
Yeah.
But maybe they were really banking on them going B and just taking the battles. Who knows? Bomb's gone down today one more time, and it won't be much longer until everyone's cleaned up. They have spotted Fender out over there. They've seen his gun. He does come away with that first kill. Switched out for that deagle, killed Angel, but 3 members of HellRaisers to stay alive.
HellRaisers get a free round off of that. Kind of disappointed in that pistol. I mean, yeah, if they were going B, it would have made sense, but they were clearly set up to retake A, so... Now, VwS have to take another loss here after having some... They won a few 1v1s that bailed them out of the first half, but they also won just the majority of the last rounds in that half, so it looked like they were doing something really well. But that lead will just slowly disappear. Once you get a lead, you don't win the pistol, and then you have to face HellRaisers on T-side of cash, which is really difficult. I need to see if this angle works. from PowerPut. His USB must be visible in the situation. I guess it doesn't matter.
That's visible, his blood all over that door.
Flat.
Yeah, that AK accuracy, though. Right on the head of that player at truck. Tap, tap, tap. No contact, of course.
PowerPut has 4K hours and has 5 frags. Man, did you see? Was it Lick? Was it?
Who said? Did you check that?
It's Ellie giggles in chat. Did you see? I mean, it's relative, right? He's going up against people who everyone's just trying so hard, and they're all nuts. So, but what was it? It was Crims. It was like 0-12 or something on cash at the major.
Yeah, it was not good.
Never seen that before.
Oh man, Kalenko with the counter boost. He will take down Oscar. That's a big first member to kill. He has been the star of this match. 24-9. At one point in time, he was 13-1, and then died that round to go 13-2. So, been playing like a beast.
No,
But 2 flashes will still make this hard. That's all they have for VwS.
Yeah, that is rough. HellRaisers is maybe not fully aware of this. Are still looking to go to A main again. I think. Curious what smoke Stiko is throwing here. Maybe just an opposite side smoke.
Wow, that was a flash right there, man. They just couldn't capitalize on it. All 3 players were blind, but they were able to scurry behind the box. Jack behind the forklift, place Launders is known to hide out at. In both cash and real life.
Only real life. What's DDPC?
Yeah, I figured that one out. Apparently it stands for that. It's an acronym in Slovakian, I guess.
Okay.
And it means go F yourself or something like
wow.
that. Pretty mean, guys.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, that's pretty mean. Put a hashtag before it though, and then everyone knows you're just messing around.
I thought it was like dick pic or something.
Dick pic. That's maybe DCPC in 1080p.
That's a vac. Angel gets that headshot on mid. Mid's opened way up right now, and everyone's still in a default.
Mech has fallen.
Is this a safe way to watch a B push? Because Zero's really hoping that, like, he held his angle, and he was just really hoping that.
Oh, he had help from Pico still.
Yeah, okay. Let's just lock that down. What? That was right on his face. Fender stays live on the site and gets 2 frags. Oh my goodness. Took a little bit of a risk there looking for a third one.
Oh, poor power putt.
He's holding this down.
That's tone from behind.
That looks funny. Oh, wow, he's gonna wreck Oscar and then assassinated. And VwS fall apart off of losing mid control. And I think even though Fender got those 2 kills on the site, just wasn't enough. HellRaisers full control right now. So who are they saying? Who are we saying DDPC to?
It's apparently Oscar's motto.
Oh, okay.
Someone also proposed that it might be like, get the F out of there or something. I don't know. I've heard some conflicting reports at this point. But it seems to involve the F word at some point or the other.
What's the F word, Helium?
I don't know. Fire. Friend. Friends. I'm gonna go with friends. Changing my answer.
Pheromones.
That's the PH, I'm pretty sure.
Bone.
I don't know if you know how to spell.
Well, I was taught to spell by sounding things out. My classical education.
That's a mistake in English. Think of the words though, throw, Tough, rough, enough. Like, how
Yeah,
stupid is
throw
our language?
T-H-R-O.
There you go. That would make more sense than what we do. The OUGH thing is just, it's really weird. Oh, Oscar has been spotted. Jack didn't even bother shooting, and, well, Oscar, what is he doing? I thought he was just going to check a smoke at white box and look to line it up somewhere else. Then end up throwing it. Meanwhile, Power Putt and Questone. Power Putt actually finding 2 here from Quad. He will be cleaned up. That'll be Questone finding his 2nd and his 3rd as he spins. Spin move onto Shaq. 2 on 2.
Yeah.
I've been watching basketball a little recently just because, like, the Warriors, you know, and, like, the record-breaking thing. And my school made it somewhat far in the March Madness.
Oh,
And I just
cool.
love how the commentators say spin move. I don't remember that from like watching basketball when I was a kid, but they've brought it out in full force now. I'm bringing it to Counter-Strike.
So much respect for sportscasters after watching them, after casting myself. A little different though. They don't talk.
Yeah, I was
very
about to
much.
say yes and no. They're all like extremely good, but it is very different, right? Like I feel like the precedent was set early on in esports to talk constantly.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a good thing, actually.
Somewhat. Yeah. I mean, it's a different game. I mean, it's a different. Well, it's very. I think it's good that it's different, but maybe new styles emerge as well. There's a
Yeah.
Think about EDK and Black DDK.
Prefer White James. White James sounds like a 80s like pop star. Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Not just me. Here's Kalinka in middle. Angel did kill Fender, but Kalinka waiting patiently and we'll get the trade. Angel just walks right in front of him. Lincoln now back over to the electrical box here on the A site, moving up the highway. Oh, does find Questone, who's throwing a Molotov, and it doesn't go quite as far as maybe he wanted it to, and then a smoke extinguishes it immediately. And that's going to let them run up on the site. Could potentially plant in that smoke, plant for highway. They've now spotted Kalinka. Oh, man, too aware. Knows someone's going up top, but 20 bullets. Someone show that man a commercial for the M4A4. Would have won the round.
But he wouldn't have got the headshots, Joey.
They might. It's still pretty accurate. Pretty close range as well. The bomb is going to go down, and this is planning basically for default, but planning so that you're a little safer on the fallback, as you so adequately explained to me one time, Launders.
Oh!
Nico!
Oh! Moment of silence for Stico.
What would Guardian say right now?
Raise your sense.
Hyperbolic sensitivity training.
Hmm.
Must increase 4 times sensitivity.
Played 5 times.
You played 5 times? I thought it was 4.
No, he raised his sense 5 times.
I thought it was 4 times.
Thought it wasn't.
4.5?
I'll take 4.5.
Alright. Dang, Seiko.
Don't buy AVP. People actually say AVP.
Oh, for Op?
Yeah.
Like Alien versus Predator? Yo, where's my AVP Op skin? Shaq. He's got the Total Destruction. Maybe it's not Oscar that's good, but it's perhaps the Op that is named Total Destruction. It's like the sword in the stone.
Oh! Later, Stico. Pieces heaven. 2 players on site. One's hurt. And oh! He doesn't get away.
Alright, I think Kalinka has determined that the site clear. Angel from up top with that UMP. Universal machine pistol. Then he switches over to the CZ. That's a vac.
That's a vac. Blinka off the backboards. I'm so Shaq. Gosh dang.
Yeah, right? Shaq would have broken the backboard.
Shattered.
Shattered, yeah. What a beast. There's a 30 for 30 coming up about Shaq and Hardaway from back when they were on the Magic.
Ooh, nice.
And I imagine they'll cover like the Shaq and Kobe as well. Just basically Shaq's career. Should be pretty sick. Wonder if they'll mention his esports investment.
Yeah, it depends how recently they actually made it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Kalinka, he pushes that. Coming out of Squeaky, he'll take Oscar off of the boost. Questone still moving up, finds one, finds two,
nice.
and he still is not done, perhaps.
Oh,
My goodness, that third shot onto Kalinka.
Jeez.
Get pwned by Questone.
Put in the dirt 6 feet under.
Smoke out here from Stico. It's just Fender on the truck. Should I say by the Fender?
Ace this, dude.
Yeah, Questone
Ace it,
could.
dude. Gets the flash. The alley-oop.
Arms up the bomb, and that is more of an A main plant. Questone's still going over top. He wants these frags. He finds Fender. That's
for it.
4.
He's looking for it. He gets the ace. What an
Questone.
ace. What an ace. That was insane.
Is this the Ace at Pro League, Launders?
Ace it pro.
Match point, too. What a way to get there. The Oscar is carrying. Questone's like, no, it's me. I'm the carry now.
That was sick. That sight shot was dirty. Oh.
And now, what a way to go out, potentially. All Kevlars, some Deagles here, CZ, and a couple flashes. That's all they've got to work with right now. And Stico, man. Feels Galil, man.
Feels Galil. I like that.
Came up with that one last night. Thought of you. Oh, look at this set. Smokes coming out. You got one on the forklift, one on site, one up on the catwalk as well. There was a bit of a gap there on forklift, but looks like they wanted to challenge that. Hasn't cost them too much problems. Shaq 1v3 with the dig. And alright, does find the first one, working the body a little bit. Oh, touching the legs there of Stico.
Getting intimate.
Oh, touching the face, real intimate now with 0. Can he finish it off? Can he get to another base with Stico?
Oh wait, what's he doing? He just
not
saw
knowing
him.
where he is.
I missed his potential. Oh,
Now he certainly does. GG coming up from Kalinka.
there's no BM.
Seriously.
Oh man.
Well, there you go. HellRaisers, pretty dominant throughout, but I always say 16-10 is a pretty competitive scoreline. I have to remind myself how the pistols actually played out exactly.
Hmm.
The pistols split, so yeah, that's not
No,
bad.
they didn't. HellRaisers won both.
Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I had to maximize my window. Now yeah, okay, just kidding.
You had a 1/4
Yeah, so that's actually
chance of
even
getting
better.
it
The
right.
fact that they got 10 rounds and didn't win a single pistol,
That's true.
I'll call that a competitive scoreline for VwS.
Call that win.
D-dubs.
Call that win if they got the pistols.
Yeah, pretty basically, right?
Probably. Maybe. No one got eco'd that game, I think, so.
Yeah, very true. It actually took them a while to win. Like HellRaisers got 7 rounds in a row, trying, I guess, keeping that economy at bay. Not even, because the bomb went down 3 times in 6 rounds. So the economy should have been pretty decent early on for VwS. That's when they were struggling. Sort of came into their own around round 8. Got a quick reset on HellRaisers there. Then actually pretty much won out the rest of that first half. Couldn't really get anything done on a CT side, though. Pistols could have changed it dramatically, but we're going over to Overpass. That's map 2. You're watching the CEVO Gfinity hashtag Season 9 Pro League on Twitter. So make sure to follow the channel here at CEVO. I'm at Helium Umbrella, and Launders here at Soar Launders or C9 Shroud. I'm not sure which anymore. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be back.